like I said,
Never
when
know.
you get
You just
when
never.
you get your show deal, don't forget about us, okay?
Well, yeah. Well,
So
we'll have to on the show consulting with you, Caleb, so that everybody on the show sees you. See that's the way.
okay, all right. You know, I'm just putting that in the favor bank. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, cool. Chuck, what do you got? I mean, you got something. You got something for us.
Come on. Yeah. Uh, wow. I don't know if I could top somebody asking to be on a reality show. Like I've never been asked that.
That's surprising.
Chuck has his own show.
I'm a big introvert. Yeah, we're plugging along. We're plugging along with both businesses. We're learning lots of stuff with our insurance agency, and learning that if you're not generating this stuff yourself, these leads, you're not wasting money, but you're not using that money efficiently. So I'm excited about all the stuff that I've learned over the past 3 years, coming every Wednesday, most Wednesday mornings, is all percolating up, and we're starting to figure that out, starting to get a game plan together and see where we want to spend that money.
Love it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good, Charles. Is it Charles or Chuck?
Well, it's actually both. Like it
Huh.
depends on who's talking to me.
Right.
Okay.
Many aliases, but
Yeah.
I won't share them here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Jason, you look like an assassin on the move.
Come on, you know I'm moving. You know
That's
I'm
right,
moving.
baby. And without contributing to a carbon footprint. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's in a Tesla.
Hi everyone. I feel like it's been a minute. Good to see you, Mike. Mike, you're going to emerge, of course.
Come on. You know it.
All right. So good.
Let's go.
No
A win,
comment.
win for the week. I think just at peace with putting everything into God's hands. Had some great marketing outings. I actually went to a real estate office and was able to create a need with a broker there, and getting on calendar to come back and talk to his agents. Went to a library and spoke to the director of the library here at the city of Carlsbad. Found out she is the head of the Carlsbad Employees Union, and I'm going to be in front of the city of Carlsbad Employees Union next month, speaking about Beautiful Hospice Foundation and the value and the benefit. So, just keeping the eyes open and ears close to the ground, and just really good movement. And just, I think every time I make a sales call that's kind of out of the box, it proves to be fruitful. I don't think the guy, Mike over at the Remax Real Estate office, the broker, he wouldn't have given me the time of day if I wasn't dressed in a kilt. But I got his attention and was able to spend some time with him. So very, very, very happy that happened.
Come on.
Okay, I'm buying a kilt. You heard it here.
Come on.
I'm buying a kilt, and we're gonna go freestyling with Jason on sales calls.
Yes.
There are certain things you expect to hear at a mastermind. That is not one of them.
Right.
Just saying.
That's been documented on YouTube. I'm gonna buy a kilt,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna rock it hard, and
Go.
yeah, I'm gonna roll deep with Jason. So that's awesome. Every time I hear these stories, I'm like, I feel like you're raising the level on PR, because that's not a Facebook ad. That's not a funnel. That's like, I'm putting a kilt on, right? So you're a walking hook story offer, and
Yes.
you're making it happen, right? So I mean, literally, not to make everything about myself, but I'm just letting you know how I'm processing what I'm hearing. Like I am in a business park. I've been there almost a year now with, I don't know, 100+ businesses, and maybe half of them I could help. I haven't knocked on one freaking door. Why? I don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I get so introverted and like this and on Zoom calls, and maybe I just need to put on a man skirt and go walking.
It's about being comfortable, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. And I have to say, I've done outside sales my entire career, and that's, the biggest part of it. I will tell you the benefit of being comfortable in a kilt is that people approach me. There are days where I choose not to wear it because I don't want the attention. But someone is bound. I mean, I can't get through a day in a kilt without a half a dozen people asking me, why am I dressed like this? What's going on? Who are you? What do you do? All of those things come to me. So it's, kind of happened organically, and I'm comfortable in it. Today, I'm not kilting it because I got to put my head down and get some other work done. And honestly, I don't need the distraction of people coming up to me or stopping me from doing what I have to get done today.
Yeah.
I love it. Very inspirational. I love you, Jason. I'm glad you're here. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. You too, Caleb.
Cool. Scott, what's a win from the week?
I would say a win is I'm just working on revising my offer and making it more compelling for sales calls. I had an epiphany, not fully executed yet, but the idea is there, and I'm just putting pen to paper. Well, actually, it's dry erase marker to whiteboard.
The same idea. It's the same idea. That's good.
And also, I realized that a kilt is like a spigot. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. When you need more sales, just turn it on. And you want
Come on.
you just want to turn it off. You just don't work that kilt.
With this red beard, do you think I could pull off kind of this? Could I like say I have some
Dude,
Scottish descent?
You're gonna pull off that
If
kilt
I'm
better
pulling
than
off
anyone.
a kilt, if I'm pulling off a kilt, anyone can pull off a kilt.
You need that. What's that? The hat. I know it's not a hat or a cap. What's that called on your head, Jason?
Glengarry.
Hey.
There's a couple. The Glengarry is more like a taco, and then the full-on ostrich feather one, that's called a feather bonnet.
No, I'm talking about what you have right now.
Oh, this is a skull cap. I'm just laying my hair down.
You need a skull cap to go with your kilt, Caleb. I think that's got to be the
That's
part
the
of it.
missing piece.
A do-rag? Yeah. A white guy in a do-rag with a kilt.
Come on.
Lord help me. Megan, what's your win from the week? You're a busy bee.
Sorry, I thought I took my video off when I was like trying to.
No, it was fun to watch. You're fine.
Distracting. I have a hard top, and like I didn't have anyone to help me this morning put it back on, and it's kind of sprinkling. Anyways, my win this week is I closed. I don't know if it's a win yet. I closed $2,500 sale. I'm loving the high ticket offers because the discovery calls, like I'm just like, oh my gosh, I've been missing out. What haven't I been doing with everything else? But this was through a warm market because she reached out to me, and I'm kind of regretting it because I'm very strict on like boundaries of like show up to the group coaching, email, write me on Slack. And she's like, Caleb's like, yeah, I wonder why. It's karma for me annoying Caleb. but no, in the sense of I'm just like, should I refund her money? Like I'm literally thinking about it. But anyways, it made the close. So that's cool. So that's good. So yeah, that's my win.
So basically she's being a bad girl. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, truth to be told, she's in a very desperate situation, which I can understand, but she's got cancer. And I just think she wants these results like right away. And she's just finding things wrong with just a lot of things. And I'm like, like, that's out of my control. You know, that's not what you hired me for. So anyways,
Got
I've
it.
just been very loving and, you know, like, what would Caleb do? So yeah, it's probably karma for me having all my freak out on Caleb. Praise
Caleb would hire an assistant named Camille and put her in contact with your client.
See, this is why you're so amazing.
Are
Exactly.
we going to get Bryce with that WWCD?
No, please
Yeah, we
don't.
could.
Please
We
don't. I
could.
don't. No.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
not
that actually would go against scripture, but hey, you know what? Like, I'm willing to make one little sacrifice if I need to. Just kidding.
This is good. We're learning a lot this morning. We have a lesson to be discussed today, but I'm feeling inspired right now hearing what everyone has going on during the week. Andreas, what's your win for the week? You look sharp lately. You've upped your game, just so
Thank
you
you, sir.
know.
I appreciate it.
I think it's all that podcast you're doing. So you're like out of the t-shirts and out of your son's corner of your son's room, and you're like next
I love
level.
t-shirts, man. I love t-shirts, man. A good true classic t-shirt works.
Nothing wrong with a t-shirt. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
when you're showing up, you're showing up.
Oh,
And
thanks.
I noticed that.
Well, yeah, just maybe there's nothing else to wear in the closet. So
What's your 30-second win from the week?
30-second win, I would say miss possible client cancellations. Stay calm, cool, collected. Focus on God and everything else will fall into place. So it's all good. And honestly, like our development team is coming together. We got like 2 people now and it's really awesome. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, just making a lot of connections and keep moving forward. Oh, we have a ad that's going to be going live this week. So we're excited.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Good to
Cool.
see Mike, Randy, Chuck, Jason, Scott. Oh, not really Scott. This is picture. Megan.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh.
glad to have everyone here this morning. So I failed to update my reminder text for this week's call, but I went, you know what? No one reads it anyway. It's all good. And I've been in the Facebook ad account a lot the last few weeks, and you know, Randy's working with it, Megan's working with it. We're going to be getting Andreas set up with it. I'll be helping hopefully Chuck and his insurance lead gen. So it's all about Facebook ads lately. And kind of the context is, for the last few years, I've been so focused on the offers and the funnels, and I don't want to say I figured everything out, but like, I have a pretty good handle on how to get someone to give you their name, email, address, phone number, maybe pay you $10 or so on a low ticket offer funnel. And the next thing for me to master is traffic. And so I've been very diligent about, and kind of almost like a righteous anger. I was talking to Scott about this yesterday. It's like, look, there's no reason that any of us should be financially struggling, myself included, because like, we have all the tools available. Like, we have all the knowledge, we have the support, like, in the collective mind brain power of the FunnelFlow Mastermind. There's no reason that we all shouldn't be closing 5 and 6 figures a month, right? And Scott was like, you're like William Wallace, right? I feel like this is a William Wallace speech. Like, we will conquer Facebook odds. And that just, it's so happened to coincide with my obsession with Jason's kilt. But I think it's quite telling. Like, I'm, oh, the baby. Yeah, I love babies. Yeah, the baby's identity has been blurred for its protection. Are you back in Tennessee?
Yes, sorry about that. Yes, I am.
No, don't apologize. I love babies. All right. My wife cut me off. She's like, you're done. No more.
Just like squirrels are to dogs, babies are to Caleb. Squirrel.
Baby. Squishy baby. Okay. Anyway, so this righteous anger is boiling up. It's like I'm going to figure this out. And I am sick of hearing myself saying I'm not good at Facebook ads or Google ads. Like I'm not going to accept that anymore from myself. So I thought we could just play around in the ad account today and just make some different ad creatives really quickly and just kind of let you into my brain of what I've been thinking through for ads. And hopefully you can apply that in your own ad account, either by yourself or with my help or whatever. So if that sounds good, we will proceed. Chuck says yes. I get
Yes.
buy-in from Scott.
Proceed.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
I
go.
get thumb up. Andreas, I need a. Where's the thumbs up, Andreas? Okay.
I changed my mind. Let's talk about something else.
All right, that's no fun. All right. Okay.
Does a kill cost more or less than $635? Just curious.
Wow.
It depends on if you have an 8-yard kilt or a 5-yard kilt. 5-yard kilt.
Aha. Well, we all
400.
know Caleb only needs the 5-yard one.
It's about $500.
Wow.
Yeah, let's make some money first, and then we'll do that. Okay. Some things I've been playing around with. So this free website offer, I've been the first iteration of it, I was saying that it was a, can you guys see my ad account? Yeah, okay. So the first iteration of it, I was saying it was a free offer, just cover the cost of hosting. I was getting a ton of leads, but I was not too pleased with the quality of leads I was getting. And I was getting a lot of haters in the comments, like basically this is a scam and all this stuff. And one thing I'm learning from running Facebook ads is that they're kind of like troll magnets, like they don't care about you. They don't care about your business. Like they're just sitting there looking for things to throw rocks at. So I've gotten very good at hiding comments on Facebook ads. If you download Meta Business Suite on your phone, you can get a notification when you get a comment, and you can just quickly hide that because you don't want them messing up your ad. All kinds of colorful things. So let's see. So then the next, let's see. I guess I deleted it, so that doesn't help. But I was doing instant forms, which Facebook auto fills information, and those have a pretty high conversion rate. But the problem I was getting with that was, for some reason, to actually get the information into the FunnelFlow platform via Zapier, wasn't working. So, and I was trying all different ways. So I'm back to more the traditional ad set where, they click the ad and they go into the funnel. And if this is boring you, I'm sorry, but this is what I've been dealing with. So once again, the campaign, that's the objective. Like, what are you trying to accomplish in the ad set? And so for this is a free website offer, lead generation. Okay. And then the ad set is these are the audiences that you're showing this to. So you can have multiple ad sets to show. So you have the objective, and then you can say, okay, I want this group of people to see this ad, and I want this group of people to see this ad. All right, I want to show this version to only people in Texas. I want to show this version to only people in California, or I want to show these ad creatives to people interested in dogs, and I'm going to show this ad creative to people interested in babies, right? I don't know, whatever. It's a weird example, but I'm looking at Randy as I say that. So once you set up your campaign and Facebook approves it, then you can start to make adjustments and do testing. So what I've seen people do, and Frank Kern advises against it, is make a big complicated ad campaign with a whole bunch of different ad groups, a whole bunch of different creatives, and then for whatever reason, and then you click publish, for whatever reason, Facebook doesn't approve it. Now you have to go through and fix everything. So what you do is you just make one campaign, one ad group, one creative, and you click publish, let Facebook approve it, and then you can start to duplicate things. Does that make sense? Because if Facebook denies it, then you want to get back in there and fix it before you start getting too creative. So this ad I have going right now, it's targeted towards people in the USA, ages 40 to 65. And I'm just saying small business owners, and I'll kind of show you why. You know, the targeting isn't precise, but it's a general approximation that Facebook thinks that these people are into small business, right? And I'm showing one ad creative. Now, looking into my metrics here, I just started this a few days ago. I've had 2,900 impressions, no leads yet. It's saying it's an average ad, average engagement, below average conversion. I haven't spent this much on this version. This is kind of adding up previous versions, and I've had 40 link clicks. That doesn't make sense. I basically edited an old version of this ad, and I should have just made a fresh one so I can get fresh numbers. But anyway, what I know right now is this ad is not converting, right? So I'm trying to figure out why. So this is why I'm going to the ad, and I'm gonna try a few different things. And yeah, so we're gonna look at this creative. All right, your website is old, outdated, or non-existent. Let's fix that. If you haven't touched your website in over 2 years, it's time for an upgrade, and FunnelFlow Marketing is here to help. We will redesign your website on our marketing platform for just $197, normally $3,000. Now, I was getting a ton of engagement when I said it was free. Now, on the back end, all the costs were the same, but I wasn't advertising the $197. So my thought here is, well, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I feel like that putting a sticker price on it, maybe that's pushing people away, because once you understand what you get, it makes sense. But if you lead with the price before you explain it, then people may just discount it right away. Does that make sense? So what are your thoughts on this ad creative?
I like it. I just thought of something that, you can let me know if it's something that would work. You said you had a lot of interest when it was free. When you put a sticker price on it, it was then sticker shock, and that's when the comments came and backed off, and the spam and all of that. I'm wondering, how when you sometimes when you download an app and it's free for 3 days, and if you have it anytime after 3 days, and they'll tell you what the charge is or whatever. So if you cancel it within that certain time frame, you can then it is free or whatever. Is there any way you can modify your messaging to something similar to that, to where you still have them with the hook of it being free, and then there's some kind of added value there, but then there's also the pitch to get it to the 197, and again, I'm just using the app thing as a platform. You can figure out what it is. I'm just kind of brainstorming here, and willing to listen to anyone else's feedback. But maybe, yeah, it is free, and then maybe there is a free element to it, but then to get the full something full or something added, that's when you transition them to the price. So that free time period is like, oh wow, there's truly some value to this, and then they're willing to go forward with the 197.
I like the concept. Go ahead, Megan.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, if I missed this, I'm sorry. What's your cost per lead on this again?
Well, this current version of the ad has not converted yet, but when I was running it as a, get a new website for free, just cover the cost of hosting, I was getting leads between $5 and $7 a pop.
Okay.
My wife demanded I deliver coffee to her, so whew, I had to run
You need to
upstairs.
get her one of those little drone deliveries they have on, I guess you can get those on Amazon now, where you like, I don't know, there's TikTok about it. Anyways, the reason I ask is because I'm wondering, like, just going off what he was saying, what if instead you did offer just something free on the first part and then did the upgrade to the platform, how you do it as the VSL on the next page. So that way you're maybe potentially getting in more of the free leads, unless you don't want that low hanging for the lead. If you're just.
Well, that's what I did the first time and it was working okay. It was just, I don't know, maybe I was trying to over innovate. Maybe I should have just, kept, because of all those people coming at me, I've closed one and I have another guy who's due to close the end of this week. I've had like 4 calls with him. He's a meat delivery guy from West Virginia of all things. And he's like a really good fit. He's got a, anyway, I'll spare you the backstory. Like there's some good things that came out of it. So, maybe the lesson is I over innovated. As you can see from running it as for spending $635, running it as a freebie, like, my little CRM got fill up, right? Yeah, I've closed one. I've got another one on the rope. So, I don't know. Definitely that free. I guess the thing is with free, like it lowers that barrier to learn more. And I'm not. Yeah. So
If I can chime in, the first thing that I thought was I looked at the top of your page, it says USA 40 to 65 plus. Is that the age range?
yeah, this is kind of the targeting on the ad.
Okay, so though you may be targeting those folks, you might be missing out on people. I mean, my daughter is 30, not even 30, and she sees the benefit. Of course, she sees the benefit through me, but she sees the benefit, especially like in the boarding business of getting her website and stuff up. So you may be missing out on a section of people who understand the need for it more and maybe get more feedback from a younger generation.
I don't disagree with you. And just for clarity, this is just a starting ad set. So I will be testing different audiences. I'll test at 18 plus, no targeting, let Facebook just kind of figure out who's interested in the ad. So I appreciate the feedback. More the focus here is on the creative itself, because if we can get the creative to convert kind of across the board, we can see increases or decrease in the conversion rate with different targeting.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that. My point, I guess, is I think somebody young would sit there and go, "Oh my gosh, $197. That I can do." That's my gut. So
yeah.
I don't think it's a bad copy. I don't think it's bad depending on the audience.
All right, so I just duplicated the ad. Let's make a different. So here's the creative. So Megan, Facebook ads lady, master. What would you like to see done to this?
Well, before I can focus on that, I do want to say I'm not seeing what result am I going to get in the ad, like, because I am that, if we do broaden it, right, I'm 32. Like, I know my website needs to be updated, but what result, like how many leads, how much income, like just seeing needing a new website, I'm like, that's not going to make me money. I'm already making money other avenues, for instance, like as an example. So with the creative, to answer your question, just something in a little bit more results focused. If that makes sense, is personally what I would add. Oh yeah, see, I like that. Get leads and sales with a new website. Perfect. And like how many leads in as little as 7 days? I don't know. Just an example. I don't know. But get leads and sales with a new website. Get yeah, I guess that's the best way to do it, as like short. Keep it short for a graphic. What did you have at the bottom before the price point?
There you go. There you go. So
And you're leading them directly to sign up for the platform, or your consultation call? Remind me.
this one's just a lead capture. And then on the thank you page, it's a consultation.
Okay, so do you even need to put the 197? If they're not, because to me, I'm like, oh, I have to buy something right now.
Maybe just take the sticker off.
Yeah. Instead, you could, if you want to do the value and then put free, because they're going to get a free call with you. And
That's
then
where I was getting all. That's where I was getting all the
low hanging. Okay, that's
the
what I thought.
spam and the people like, oh, I gotta pay for it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yeah, duh, I'm not running an ad for my own health here.
I know, trust me, I've yelled at 20 people already this week. I just get off. I'm like, well, lady, you signed up for a Facebook ad and I'm a single money spending money on advertising. I just have fun with it. Yeah, that's interesting. You could put too, like, instead of the cost, so I forgot what I was just thinking. With a new website that
What do you think about a website refresh instead of a new website?
yeah. And then under something like that will convert like crazy or something like that. I don't know.
I wanted to
If you
ungroup.
don't,
I like that. Make a bold statement.
Say it again. What would you suggest?
She said it, and it will convert like crazy.
yeah, but Scott said with a website refresh.
New website sounds like too much, too risky, but a refresh sounds like something I'd be happy to do.
Website makeover? Oh no, that's too, maybe not for your audience.
Okay, here's an interesting thought. And it didn't come to me till Scott mentioned this. So I started promoting this a few weeks ago. Hey, get a free website. Get a free website, just cover the cost of hosting. Megan made some reels for me to help me out. She cross-posted those on her page. And then someone she knows reached out to her and said, hey, put me in contact with Caleb. I ended up talking with him and his business partner. The intro part of the conversation was like, hey, we need help with our website. But in about 20 seconds, it went to they really need leads and their current agency sucks at Facebook ads. And now we just penned a deal for Facebook ads management. And oh, by the way, down the road, we'll refresh the website, maybe, right? They don't care about the website. They care about the leads, right? So what is more attractive to me is ads management clients. They're a lot more lucrative. It's just, yeah, there's more money in it, basically. I was using the website as a hook for that. But honestly, for us, it's, if we're going to run someone's ads, we kind of need to refresh their landing pages anyway, right? So it's almost like it is for free. And for these guys, I'm like, yeah, we'll take care of it, right? Because it's kind of the cost of getting in the front door. So my thought is, what if the offer really is free, but the pitch is more, we'll run traffic for you, right? And it's more of a broader, we're going to help you with your marketing. And if you need help with your website, we'll throw that in for free. That makes sense. So all that to say, I'm happy to offer like really redoing their website for free on the platform, because if they become an ads client, then that's kind of built into it. Does that make sense? So I'm not trying to make this about me, but what I'm maybe illustrating here is that when you create an inbound leads campaign, you never know who you're going to get on the other side of the phone, right? And you kind of need to be open to hearing what they need so you can tailor your pitch towards it. As long as it's kind of within your wheelhouse, and the service you provide. Like Scott, he can do a lot of things. He can do marriage coaching, he can do executive coaching, he can do one-on-one, he can do performance, he can do health, right? And they may come to him with like a marriage issue, but really they have like a life balance issue, right? And it's not so much like they have a solid relationship, but their priorities are out of whack. So really they need help with the, getting their daily habits and routines in order, right? And it's going to fix their marriage. So does that make sense?
Yeah, just for clarity, Caleb, are you saying so then you wouldn't charge them the platform fee? I'm confused, and just focus on the ad
No, they
management?
would, but I'm trying to justify a statement that we will redo your website for free, right?
Yeah.
So if I say a free website refresh, like what's the catch? Well, the catch is we manage your ads, right? That's the catch. Or you come on the platform. So wherever they're at, and it's more of an ad for people who need help with their marketing as opposed to people who want a new website. That's kind of what I'm saying. So it's the same idea, but it's a slight adjustment.
And all your other ones say free though, right? Right now.
The original version where I got all these leads was all for free. So
Yeah, I'd be curious what your cost per lead would be if you took all the free out. Like,
well, I've been
not
running it
necessarily
for,
cost per lead, but the conversion, I guess.
well, I can tell you already, it's a lot less than when, a lot less conversions just in the few days I've been running it. Because the other one, I was getting leads like instantly. So,
yeah.
Anyway, all right. So we could look at this all day. Do you guys think this is good enough for now? Free website refresh. Okay, so we'll download this. We'll just give it a try. We'll see what happens. So this is my copy. Then you go to
Oh, but are you going to change the copy in the creative as well?
yeah, I will. I want to look at someone else's ad account, but we're just doing this kind of for examples right now. All right. Looks nice. I like the blue. Hopefully no one's colorblind. I just had a meeting with someone and they're like, don't do anything in red or blue or green. I went, okay, well, I don't know what colors I'm going to use then, but okay. All right, so we'll save that as a draft. Close. All right, let's go to Randy. Are you still with us?
I am. I'm just juggling a baby.
Okay, got it.
Please show that on camera. That would be fun to watch.
Okay, I used the word juggling. I get it. That's funny.
Now, you said you ran an ad for 7 days. Did you run a boosted post or did you run an ad?
I did a thing that you're looking at, but the ad that I am talking about was for the doghouse, the boarding company. And I don't think we're synced to that with you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. So campaign. So do you want to make an ad for your dog assessment, puppy training? What do you want to make an ad for?
Well, the next thing up for grabs is going to be the virtual puppy training and the webinar.
Well, would you be happy to get just basically a lead list of people with a new puppy who needs help?
Absolutely.
All right. All right, let's do messenger ads. Okay. I'll have to sync up your Facebook page to this. We can do that later. Okay. How much do you want to spend a day on messenger ads? Why don't we just say $10? Okay. Saved audiences. All right, so Knoxville, right?
Right.
Johnny Knoxville? Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's right. It's where it happens.
Apparently there's a Knoxville, Amarillo, Texas.
There is. There's also a Knoxville, Alabama.
Good grief. Facebook is so smart yet so stupid sometimes. Knoxville. What's a zip code?
37917.
Okay. All right. So let's so if this is virtual, why don't we just say Tennessee?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. There you go. Such a cool looking state. All right, Tennessee. What do you want your age range to be?
Everybody buys a puppy from every range there is. So it could be any what it's set at. But unless
All
you
right,
want,
let's just leave it open. We'll see what Facebook has for us. Okay. So we'll just say messenger ads, Tennessee, all ages, no targeting. And the reason you want to, in your ad set, you want to indicate who you're targeting. It's so that if you have a whole bunch of different ad sets, you can see which ones are converting the best and you can cut the fat and you can double down on the ones that are converting better. All right. Go to next. All right. Let's just find an image of a puppy. Oop. What do you think? What's a little hook to get someone to click?
This is the kind of stuff that I have to think long and hard at.
Well,
Anybody
this
else?
is why you have the premier mastermind.
That's right.
Now, Chuck's a cat person. No offense to Chuck, but what would you say? What's the text on the thumbnail here, Chuck?
I was actually thinking virtual people training, but I didn't know if that would come across right.
Well, that's the opportunity switch. That's when they get them on the phone. It's like, we don't need to train your puppy, we need to train you. But I think the consumer doesn't really understand that. And
True that.
we shouldn't focus on explaining that to them in this ad.
Your dog needs. Megan put something in the chat there. Your dog needs more love from you. Here's how. Your dog isn't listening to. Here's why. Ooh, that's nice.
Megan's a little copywriter.
She's a valuable asset, that's for sure.
All right, so so the purpose of the image is to get them to read the headline and to get them to read the ad copy and then to click. So let's what about virtual puppy training?
What's the ad?
Huh?
Can you show me the ad again real quick? What is the headline of the ad again? I was being a squirrel.
We don't have one yet. We just started with the creative.
Okay.
All right. So let's use this working copy. And then primary text. So primary text is above the image. So we can use some of Megan's suggestions there. Can you just call them out? I don't have my chat open.
So I think the your dog isn't listening to, here's why. Something about like, get your dog to stop peeing everywhere, Jesus, or something. I don't know. That's what I think.
My daughter actually did a video where she said, "Are you ready to drop kick your puppy out the window?" I was like, that's
Yes.
a little extreme.
That's, I mean, that's a good one though. Hey.
It is good.
But then you also have the ones who are such pet lovers that they're like, like they can't even take the joke funny. So I think you have to, I don't know which one you're targeting. If it's like the people who love their dogs, but they're like sometimes like, I want to shake you, or the people who love their dogs and they're like, don't even say that, you know?
Yeah, there's so many issues with a puppy, from what I understand from Vashti, that it's really hard to start honing in on one because others will go, "That's not my puppy." So it's almost like it needs to be so broad and generic, almost like do you not know what to do with your new puppy? I mean, the idea is it's just every possible because there's so many issues.
Yeah.
So if there's anything.
We're just working on puppies.
Okay.
The easiest solution for the hardest to train your dog. Yes, even your little hellion. That's good, Scott. Your little hellion.
Puppies.
So for clarity, are you split testing different primary texts?
No, since this is a broad target, I'm just putting a whole bunch of different text in there, and Facebook will rotate which one, and it basically split tests for you.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, I don't trust
that
Facebook that much.
I noticed that function, and I had no idea how it worked.
Yeah, so you're basically loading up the hopper, and you're giving Facebook more options to mix and match.
Okay.
And Facebook wants you to be successful, so they're going to continue to show the one that works the best.
Feedback. Okay.
Right. So and we can add, so obviously we can add more text down here so there's a little more to read, but we're just trying some headlines here. So your puppy isn't listening to you, here's why. Your puppy doesn't need training, you do. Is your puppy peeing on everything? Yeah. Puppies love to eat shoes, here's why. There's hope. And puppy training doesn't need to be hard or difficult. Anyway, we're kind of out of time, but we can keep playing with this in the workshop. Basically, the idea here is we are just loading up the ad account with different things that Facebook can try and letting the magical black box algorithm find something that works, right? And so, you know, one thing I've learned from Frank Kern is you don't need to spend a lot of time like, you don't need a fancy creative. You don't always need a crazy VSL video. Like, it can literally just be a little thumbnail, right? The only thing we're trying to do is sell the click, right? That's where we get them into the funnel. And for these messenger lead gen ads, you'd be amazed at how many people just engage with it. And so, that's kind of the idea here. So we're out of time. We'll keep working on this. And in the same way that I'm determined to make Facebook ads successful, I want to take all you guys with me. Megan, what's your takeaway today?
I guess just getting in the heads of people, like, you know, doing the group coaching yesterday, like now I'm helping people create ads. So I'm like, oh, I really got to know my stuff. So I'm just here to learn and hear what's in people's heads. So like,
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, see you guys in an hour if you're available. We'll keep working on stuff and have a great day.